Hey guys, welcome to Blazing Guitars, where we talk about worship gear, music, guitar, and everything in between. My name is Blaze Nelson, and today I wanted to share with you the 3 things that I would learn today if you're starting to learn the guitar. These are things for absolute beginners. Even before you take your first guitar lesson, I would start working on some of these things right now. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So before we go any further, I wanted to just point out that I will have all of the resources that I mentioned linked in the description below. So if I mention any products or chord charts or a scale chart, then those are going to be found in the description. So go look there if you want to get some of those resources. So with that being said, the first thing that I would learn how to do is learn how to tune your guitar. I know that sounds pretty boring, but what can happen is if you learn how to tune well and if you play consistently in tune, your brain will start automatically associating notes and chords with where they actually belong on the guitar. But if you don't do that, then you're not teaching your brain anything useful. You're just playing music and notes and noise, right? So consistently tune, and even though that's a task, your guitar will actually start holding tune a little bit better, and it'll start becoming easier and easier each time you do it. So learn how to tune, and if you don't have a tuner, no worries. I'll show you a couple tuners that you can buy, or you can just get a phone app, and I'll actually show you how to tune your guitar with the phone app right now. So I like this Boss tuner. It's actually shaped like the pedal, the Boss tuning pedal, which I always thought was pretty cool. And so what you're going to do is you're actually going to tune each of these strings to the right note, okay? So these string names are E, A, D, G, B, E. I always like the acronym Eddie 8 Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie. So if you can remember that, then those are your note names, okay? And what you're going to do is, and I'm actually going to knock my guitar a little bit out of tune just to show you how to do this, but you're going to play a note, and you can see I'm way flat. That's a D sharp, so I got to go up one. Okay, that's the note I'm looking for, right? It's an E, but it's still a little flat. You can see that the red lines are on the left, and you want them dead center. They'll turn green. So, so that I'm not talking over it, I'm just going to tune it until it turns green. Just like that. Okay, and sometimes it'll pick up like ambient noises. That's why it was flashing A sometimes, but don't worry about that. Just keep playing the note, and as you get closer and closer, play the note more often so that you know exactly where it is, and do that for each of the strings. So again, you want Eddie 8 Dynamite Goodbye Eddie, which is E, A, D, G, B, E, going from the top to the bottom. Okay, so that's how you tune your guitar. If you want to get a physical tuner, you can get these little Diodario minis that I really enjoy. Some guitars actually have a tuner built in. Mine never have, so you can get something like this, which just sits in the sound hole, or you can get something like this, which just goes on your guitar directly behind the headstock, and it's really small. You can't even see it, which I've always enjoyed. So that's how you tune your guitar. The second thing that I would learn is learn your open chords. And there's actually an acronym that you can use called CAGED. So you have C, A minor, G, E, E minor, D, and D minor. Okay, I'm not going to touch on that too much. I actually have a separate video that you can go watch. It's going to be linked up here, and there's going to be chord charts in the description. But if you start learning those notes, those are the basic of most, especially guitar music. So if you wanted to do anything like this, those are just different notes. So learn those, get those down, get them in a pretty good spot before you go. Make sure that all the notes are ringing out clearly, that there's no dead spots, that you can switch to them pretty easily, that you have them memorized. And I'm not saying, don't go take lessons until you have these memorized, but if you start working on them before you take lessons, then you'll just find that you'll be so much further than had you not done this. And every guitar teacher is going to make you learn how to do chords. So it's just a necessary evil if you want to learn how to play guitar well. So the third thing that I would do is learn the minor pentatonic scale. That might sound really intimidating, but it's actually one of the easiest scales to learn, and everybody uses it in all of their music. If you play any rock, any blues, any country, all of them will at some point feature a pentatonic scale. All right, So what that looks like is it's actually 2 notes per string, okay? And you're gonna pick somewhere on the neck. In this case, I'm gonna just start on the 3rd fret. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna assign a finger per fret. So I'm gonna have my first finger on my 3rd fret, my second finger on my 4th, my 3rd finger on my 5th, and my pinky on the 6th, okay? And going down, you're just gonna go index, pinky, index, ring, index, ring, index, ring, index, pinky, index, pinky. And then you're just gonna go back up. So it's gonna be pinky, index, ring, index, ring, index, ring, index, pinky, index. So if you learn that, A, it gives you something really practical and easy to practice, and it's something that you'll use all of the time. And then B, it'll start helping you train your fingers how to be a little bit more flexible and nimble. So those are the 3 things I have for you today. I would learn how to tune your instrument, I would learn the open chords, and I would learn your minor pentatonic scale. If you get those things down, you'll be in really good shape to keep learning the guitar. Those are kind of the most basic things that you'll learn your whole life as you play the instrument. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you, I promise. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in another video. Thanks.